Welcome to the tutorial of Align tool. Now let us see what is an Align tool. Now suppose this is a graph paper where this is x-axis, this is y-axis and this is 0. Now suppose there is one object called box A. Now if you are moving along positive x direction, this is the first part of the object along positive x direction and it is called as x minimum of that object. In a similar way, if you are moving in positive x direction, this is the last part of that object which is called as x maximum. If you are moving along positive y direction, this is the first part of that object along y axis and is called as y minimum. And still you move further up, this is the last part of that object along y-axis and is called as y maximum. In a similar way, let's create one more object. Let's name it as B. For B, this will be the x maximum, as this is the first part along x-axis, positive x-axis, and this is x maximum of B. Similarly, this will be y minimum of B and this will be y maximum of B. Now if I want to put B on the top of A, in that case actually what I am doing, I am aligning the base of B, that is the y minimum of B, to the top of A, that is y maximum of A. In a similar way, suppose if I have placed B over here, then if you see the condition of x, if you are moving along positive x-axis, this is the last part of A which is called as x maximum of A, which has been aligned to the x minimum of B, or the first part of B along x-axis. Now let's see how to implement the same in 3ds Max. Now suppose you have two boxes. Let's say this box is A and we will create one more box as B. Now we want to put this box B on the top of A at the center of top with the help of Align tool. When you press W, you can see the coordinate system or the select and move tool. Now currently the B object has been selected and the selected object is called as current object, and the object to which we will align this will be called as target object. Okay. Now let's select this object which is current object. Click on Align tool and move your cursor on the target object where the cursor changes a little bit. Click on the target object and a dialog box will open. First of all, close all these options along X position, Y position and Z position. Now first we need to lift this object along Z axis, which is for the height in 3ds Max. So first we need to lift this object till it reaches to the level of top of box B, or box A you can say, not B. So for that, what I will do, along Z position, current object's bottom or the minimum should be aligned with the target object's maximum. So now here you can see that object has been lifted along Z axis till its bottom reaches to the top of box A. Click on apply. Now this is Y axis. We want to move this object along Y axis till it reaches to the center of this object. So the condition for Y will be center center along Y axis. Click on apply. Here you can see that the object has reached the center of Y. I will click on OK and I will just check it. Yeah, so it has reached to the center of object A along Y direction, and along Z direction it has reached the top of A. Again, take Align tool, click on the target object. Now I want to move the same object along x-axis till it reaches to the center. So for x again, the condition will be center center along x-axis. Apply and OK. Now you can see that the object has been perfectly aligned at the center.